Hello, my name is Edward Compton, and today my speech is on the media dependency theory. Now, just to start off, let's say that you're uploading a speech for a basic public speaking class, and then you have to upload that to YouTube. You're going to be dependent on the media to do that for you, your media source, and then that's just a good example I could use because we're all obviously using that. Now today I'm going to go over the Webster Dictionary version, and then I'll get into trying to explain in my words the rest of this. Now today I'm discussing the media dependency theory. The theory expanded from the uses and gratification theory. This basically just discusses the effect on the media that has on people. Now it's pretty much just a social experiment. Now the theory is proposed by Sandra Ball and Melvin DeFleur in 1976. So this has been around for a while. Now this also says that the more the person becomes dependent on the media to fulfill their needs, the more the media becomes more important to them. Now, if someone is dedicated to getting their information strictly from one media source, let's say CNN or Fox News, then you're unbeknownst going to fall victim or prey. You're making yourself more susceptible to fall victim or prey to what's called agenda setting. They're going to say whatever you want to hear to be like-minded with you, so you can be on their team, or they can set your agenda. Now let's say that your power goes out and there's a storm coming, and you either have to hunker down, you have to leave, and without if you're somewhere where tornado warnings are very prevalent, then let's say that if you never got that update on your phone or alert, then that you'll be dependent on that if you didn't have it. So, and I mean, even if it just rains, you're going to bring an umbrella. If it's cold, you're going to take a sweatshirt, stuff like that. Now, there's four major types of ways that the media has an effect on us. And the way they do this is, the first is acquiring. Now, this is just basically just gathering information. You're going to see the facts, images, sounds, stuff like that. You're just gathering at this point. Now the second is going to be triggering. Now I could say something to somebody that is in one way, and then I could say something to somebody the same exact way, and we all know that one person will be triggered by something. So it's either a positive or a negative. Now when I see my son, I'm happy, and I see somebody else, they don't trigger me the way, when I see my son. So that is, they're going to give you something positive to be like, oh yeah, or they're going to give you something negative to be like, oh my gosh, no. Third type of media is alternating. Now this is something where that you think something. So basically the media changes the way you think about a subject by presenting you with facts. So I know I'm going to use this in later on, but it's the best one I can use is the debates and the elections. Now they are trying to alter the way you think. I mean, that's their job. Their job is to present you facts, either to be good, or if you're on the opposite, then be bad. So you're not going to vote for somebody. Now the last major event is reinforcing. Now let's say that you go to your Fox News or your CNN and you watch that. They're going to play something over and over and over. People want to call it brainwashing, but they're going to play something, and they're going to reinforce the idea that something's good or something's bad. Now, the next we're going to go over is the way it's going to influence us. The media dependency is going to influence us. Now, the first is the cognitive. That's the way we think. That goes hand in hand with alternating, and they're going to try to change your attitude, your belief on something, or the way you value something. Now, next is affective. Now, this is the development of fear and anxiety. We all know that, let's say the example I'm using is I lived in Huntington, West Virginia. I didn't go to West Huntington because I knew all the bad stuff happened there, so I moved to the East Huntington. So I heard about Detroit, heard about drugs, heard about everybody getting shot on a daily basis. So my fear and anxiety was, I don't want to get shot. I don't do drugs, so I'm not going to that side of town. Now the last is behavioral. This is deactivation. This is when you change something that you would normally do as a result of being exposed to something you've seen or heard from the media. Like I said, that we're back before in this this video that is about the debate. So they're going to try to change what you think to fit their agenda as well. Now I hope that I've shown some of the positive and some of the negative of the media, of how dependent we are on the media. Now the positive being let's just say Facebook. When my son was born, nobody could be back in the room with us because of COVID, which is back in March of this year, and that we got to FaceTime our mom while it was going on, and then when it was over with, I got to post a picture of my beautiful son, and my family from Texas, from Pennsylvania, and also from Georgia. They all got to see something instantly, and they all got to comment, and then it's almost like they're there. Now the negative would be the agenda setting. The agenda setting being that the media is going to tell you what you want to hear, or they're going to try to defer you from doing something, and they're trying to put you on the agenda. But I kind of went over the time limit, but hopefully y'all have learned something today. Y'all have a good day.